Hello, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining us today. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss the news that matters to our communities. Today we have a story out of Durban that has people shaking their heads and brushing their shoulders. Apparently, a Zimbabwean driver hired to deliver goods has stolen an entire truck and vanished without a trace. Stick around till the end so you can hear where this news came from and verify everything yourself. So here is what happened. A logistics company in Durban hired a Zimbabwean driver last week to deliver goods between Durban and Pietermaritzburg. The arrangement seemed normal enough. He had proper documentation at the time and had worked in the transport industry before. According to what the company believed, they trusted him to make multiple stops and deliver household appliances and supplies to clients in both cities. Everything went smoothly at first. The driver loaded the truck early Monday morning and set off on his route. No one saw red flags until one delivery stop in Pietermaritzburg came and went without confirmation. He didn't check in like usual and the GPS tracking stopped working. Hours later the company tried calling but no answer. They then contacted the police and lodged a complaint about the missing vehicle and driver. The truck in question is a heavy-duty delivery truck with company branding and GPS tracking built in. The cargo on board was valued at well over R250,000 worth of appliances. Some items had tracking tags but many were large items like fridges and stoves, so recovery is more difficult. The company filed a case of theft of motor vehicle and goods with SAPS Vanderbijlpark and Durban Logistics crime units. Meanwhile, investigators traced the last GPS ping to a rural road outside Pietermaritzburg. The signal faded as soon as the route turned down a gravel road leading toward the Midlands where mobile coverage is poor. The trail has gone cold since then. No CCTV footage has emerged to clarify whether the driver had hijackers join him or if he fled alone with the vehicle. Inside sources say the driver was last seen at a filling station making a stop for fuel and a cold drink. That was the last known sighting. The company says he seemed nervous but said nothing out of the ordinary beyond asking for additional rest stops and water. He passed a basic security check before being handed the keys and necessary travel documents. Authorities are now appealing to the public. Anyone who may have seen the truck or knows the driver's whereabouts is urged to call Crime Stop SAPS or the logistics company tip line. The public is also cautioned not to attempt recovery alone. The vehicle is considered potentially dangerous and may be loaded with goods that could damage or injure. The case has raised serious questions about hiring standards and vetting of foreign drivers. The company admitted their screening process was minimal and did not include checks on previous travel history or independent reference verification. They trusted his word and a foreign license issued abroad without verifying through official channels. Critics argue this reflects a broader issue in the transport and logistics industry where driver shortages and high demand sometimes lead employers to cut corners. It's especially risky when crossing provincial borders or when a foreign national is involved without a local sponsor or employer oversight. In the community, conversations have turned to suspicion about whether this might be part of a wider syndicate or lone act of desperation. The missing driver has yet to make contact with family or the employer and may be laying low in rural areas or using forged identity documents to avoid detection. Company officials also noted that insurance providers may reject claims if employee negligence or lack of proper vetting is proven during investigation. They are now reviewing their internal protocols to include video interviews, identity confirmation checks, and more secure transport tagging systems. SAPS Durban Metro believes they have leads. They are reviewing traffic cameras along the main routes, scanning documents at taxi ranks and truck stops, and monitoring prints of posted flyers with the driver and vehicle details. A suspect sketch and truck plate number are circulating among stations across KwaZulu-Natal. If this case remains unresolved in coming days, the company says they will offer a reward for credible information leading to vehicle recovery or the driver's arrest. They also plan to tighten contractual agreements and require stronger round-trip driver identification from future hires. All the images used in this video are for illustration purposes only and do not show the actual vehicle driver or communities involved. They're there to help you visualize what we're talking about and make the reporting easier to follow. If you'd like to verify the facts, you can check official SAP statements from Durban Metro and media coverage by local Durban news outlets and national logistics industry reports. The police have also issued public alerts and the logistics company has released its own update. Now before we sign off, here are a few light jokes because even serious stories need a bit of levity. Someone commented that the driver must have thought he was auditioning for Fast and Furious and forgot privacy law exists. Someone joked that if the truck showed up on TikTok we should hope it's not still doing delivery runs. Someone else quipped that Durban might now have the fastest disappearing acts since load shedding announcements in Santan. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you think. Should companies vet more strictly when hiring foreign drivers, or is this just a rare bad seed? Either way, stay safe, stay alert, and we'll catch you in the next update.